Hi, this is a homework video for the class Language of Algebra, the Language of Algebra, which is on outschool.com. If you would like to take this class, it's a live class, you can do so by following the link in the comments below. But this video is a homework video. It's going over the homework that was assigned in class, and I've decided to do things a little bit differently this time. Instead, this time I'm going to show you the key first so you can grade yourself and see if you even need to watch the rest of the video. So just take a couple of seconds, pause this, grade your work, make sure that your answers are correct, and if they're correct, then you don't have to watch the rest of the video, and if they're not correct, watch and see what you may be doing wrong. So just pause right now and do that. Okay, so some of these are varied answer type questions. 8, 9, and 10 are varied answers, so we'll discuss them more when we get down to them. But before we do that, let's do some math. So there's an understood 1 in front of this q. Okay, I'm adding the coefficients together. They're like terms. I can take the variable. 1 plus 19 is 20, and then the q. All right, in this one, 13h is like with negative 15h. So I'm actually subtracting. They have different signs, so I subtract 15 and 13 and get 2. I take the sign of the bigger absolute value, which is 15, and it's negative, so it's a negative 2h. The negative 14 is not like with anything, so it just comes on down. All right, I'm going to erase some of these because I'm going to rewrite what I'm doing. I think it makes it a lot easier to see the process when I do that. Okay, so now they're both f's. So remember to make sure that you can combine the terms. They have to have the same variable with the same degree of power. We got that going on. 10 minus 11 is going to be a negative 1. Let's put this in a real life application. If I have $10 but I spend 11, I spent $1 over what I have. I'm negative $1. And that F is along for the ride because it's the like thing. All right. All right, so now I got to do a little bit of multiplication. Okay, so this 12 is going to be multiplied by the 18. Bring down my addition. 12 will be multiplied by the 11g. So let's go ahead and multiply these two. And you should have gotten 216. All right, now let's multiply the next two. $134g. They're not like, so we are done. Oh, 132, sorry. My eyes went cross-eyed and added those two 2's together. Looky there. All right, so our like terms are this positive 13q and this positive 17q, which will make 30q. And we also have this positive 18 minus this 10. So I'm taking 10 away from 18, which leaves me just with 8. Okay, my like terms, 18 and positive 14. Just simple addition, add those two together, we get 32. And then I also have a positive 10q and a negative 19q, different signs. I subtract, getting 9. And I take the sign of the bigger absolute value, which means it's going to be a negative 9q. All right, so let's look at the next one. Let's get our common terms together, which is the 7q and negative 18q. Different signs, subtract, get 11. The bigger absolute value is the 18, so it's a negative 11 because the 18 is negative. The 19 is not like with anything. So there's our simplified one. Given an example and an explanation of a variable. What varies about this question is the variable. A variable is just any placeholder. You can put x, you can put y, you can put n, you can put theta, any of the Greek symbols. I'm going to do n. I think I did x in the answer, but I'm going to put a 3 coefficient in front of it just so that I can define that this is a variable. Okay, so I want some kind of show me what a variable is, okay? So once you have that, you can move on to the explanation. So variable is just an unknown. It's an unknown placeholder. It's an unknown placeholder. It's just in there until I know what it is. That's all it is. Okay, it's an unknown placeholder in the expression. All right. Give an example of a term. Well, remember a term is divided by positives, negatives, and equals. So in something like this, I have two terms. I have this term and I have this term. So term 1, term 2. I don't care if you get it exactly like mine, just as long as you understand it, can show that you understand. Explain when terms can be combined. Well, they have to have the same variable with the same degree of power. With the same degree of power. All right. Very good, very good. So if you're having any trouble with these, contact me. All right. And I will see you in the next video or in class, whichever comes first.